Hey ladies, Amy North here, and today I want to talk about something that so many of us can relate to, and that's the dreaded text message trap. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a relationship coach from Vancouver, BC, and I work with women around the world who are trying to improve their love lives. Doing this, I've noticed that text messaging is a common problem for women looking to win over a man, because as you probably know, it's so easy to misinterpret text messages since you're unable to pick up on tone and emotion. So, if you're tired of just texting him and want to make him call you instead, try these 3 tips. Before I jump into these ideas though, I'd like to quickly ask that if you enjoy what you learn here, then please show your support by subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'd appreciate it, and it's you guys that make it possible for me to keep coming out with new videos. So, if you would, please take a moment to click the button below. Now, let's get started. Number 1, tell him you miss his voice. Letting a man know that you miss his voice does 2 things. First, it flatters him because you're complimenting him, and second, it attracts him to you. Since making a man feel good about himself will keep him coming back to you, when you tell him that you miss his voice, it'll motivate him to call you instead of text. For more tips on how to compliment a man to keep him hooked and coming back, head over to my website, www.coachnorth.com, and watch the free video presentation. Number 2, say you want to tell him something. If you want your man to call instead of text, then say that you have something to tell him, but that it's too much to type. If you can intrigue your guy in a way that'll make him wonder what it is you have to share with him, he'll call you. Just be careful to avoid scaring him off here. If he thinks that what you want to tell him is something negative, then he may avoid calling you completely. To do this correctly, it's also important that you don't tell all or overshare your thoughts via text messages. Instead, keep it short and sweet. When you do, it'll leave him wanting more. Number 3, be positive. My third and final tip for getting a guy to call instead of text is to stay positive. If you can show your man a good time whenever you do speak on the phone, or chat in person for that matter, he'll be much more likely to want to keep calling you. On the other hand, if anytime you chat there's an awkward silence or boring, drawn-out conversation, then he's probably going to be uncomfortable phoning you. To avoid this from happening, make a point to keep your conversations light and fun. Try to make him laugh and don't drown him out in conversation. Ask him lots of questions and do your best to direct the conversation in a way that's enjoyable for both of you. Well, that just about does it for this video. As always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions at all about what I've covered here today or tips of your own to share, then please feel free to post those in the comments below. I always love hearing from you, and I'll do my best to respond to each of you personally. Again, if you found this video helpful, then please show your support by subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you again soon.